Thank you for downloading this audio title, published by thoughtaudio.com.
The Myth of Eton, part of the Barroom Brawls short story series. Written by Garcia Mann, narrated by Michael Scott, produced by thoughtaudio.com. The smell of dread bellowed in the air, engulfing the terrain with an ensnaring smile. Eton attempted to control his fear as his horse galloped with steadfast precision. Eton's senses narrowed to a pinpoint accuracy. All he could hear was the ferocious thundering of the Tongame's approach, sounding like a gigantic avalanche, crushing everything in its path. The sky darkened as Eton grew weary of his frantic retreat. He and Lohanito were the only remaining warriors left in his tribe. Just yesterday, the Tongame massacred 200 of his fellow Modalino warriors in a deceptive ambush. Among the slain was Eton's chieftain father, Konosko. Earlier that month, the Tongame, a malicious and war-bent neighboring tribe, called upon the Modalino to join in the Tongame's annual La Guerra de la Montaña festival. This annual affair pitted the best of the Tongame's youth against each other in a series of shockingly brutal combats, providing the winners a rite of passage into the Tongame warrior caste. The grueling struggles seamlessly intertwined with celebrations of food, dancing, and merrymaking, making the La Guerra de la Montaña festival the height of the Tongame year. The Tongame rarely invited outside tribes to the festivities and were very guarded about their tribal rituals. Konosko, the Modalino head chief, was surprised to get an invitation, and at first was skeptical, although he reluctantly agreed to join the Tongame. The first day of the festival came and went without incident. However, on the second night of the festival, the Modalino were deceived. A vicious horde of Tongame warriors pounced on the Modalino warriors, killing each one to the man, except for Eton and Lohanito. Eton and Lohanito left moments before the slaughter to water their horses, and when they found one of the horses sick, they walked to the edge of the river for water. When they heard the screams of their fellow warriors, they instantly knew what had happened. Eton and Lohanito grabbed 2 horses and rode bareback to the hills as fast as the horses could run. Eton sent Lohanito.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?